I've been here the whole time.
Whoa! That was magical. How did that happen?
I did it. Look at that.
Oh man, look at that.
All the buttons got pushed.
And everything worked out perfectly. Anyway,
Amazing.
to all who come to this happy podcast, welcome to episode 21 of Baggy Red Shorts.
This podcast can drink
now, right?
Yeah, we can all. We should go drinking around the world to celebrate. That's what we
Tiny
should do.
cup, can of Coke.
So it's actually a regular size can of Coke. Chewy's hands are just massive.
It's my secret.
Which would be a really good selling point if you were single. Anyway, how are you guys doing?
Good. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
How about you?
I'm here. So
I don't know how you got here. You weren't here. A button was pushed, and then you appeared. Are you AI? Like, let's just be honest. I don't think you're real.
That would be great if I was AI, and I have all these extra fingers. Sorry.
I've never seen you in real life, so I don't know.
That's bull. You've seen me more times in real life than Chewy has. Anyway, I know that we are going to jump right into our next series of top 7 things here, or 7 Disney must-dos in honor of Stacy. But before we do that, we're been some pretty exciting news in the old Walt Disney Company the last couple of days. We have a new CEO.
Yes,
Josh Tomorrow. I have to keep reminding myself that's how you say it, like Tomorrowland.
Which I think is coming soon. I think that's one of the first things he's going to do as CEO.
So
I always say Tomorrowland needs a refresh.
There you go. So now it'll be Tomorrowland, which is exciting stuff. I think everything I've read about him, and then oddly enough, my wife got to meet him back in the days when she was a travel agent. She said he was really insightful of the parks and stuff. So really cool to kind of see another guy who grew up in the parks, right, taking over. And what's interesting too is that he is partnering with another woman who I don't have her name. I'm just going to use my prep time to kind of run the industry side that he doesn't know, which is always the best part, right? Right brain, left brain operations. And I do know that she is well respected within the film community. So, hopefully that we see a good return there to the old Disney magic. But
I was trying to Google to get you that name here.
There you go. Dina Walden.
You said
Dana.
Okay. Yeah. Dana Walden.
Okay, perfect. So that's exciting. Thoughts on that? Anybody?
He seems like a nice guy. Uh-huh. He's got a nice smile. Seems cheerful and happy. Walks the parks, right?
Walks the parks. Yeah.
I
mean, anybody's got to be better than Chepik, right? So, And then second to that, which I put in the chat, and I hope everybody did their homework, Muppets have returned.
I just watched it with the family.
I don't know how you guys...
Yeah, I did too.
How'd you guys feel?
It's all very fresh too. You want to go first?
I loved it. I loved how nostalgic it all was. It moved very quickly, and I'm just left with that feeling of, dude, there's no other episodes right now. I'm not used to this. Like you're used to being like, hey, it's going to Disney Plus. We have 8 weeks or all 8 episodes in this one night. We don't have that. So we don't. It's like I'm left wanting more. So much more.
We don't.
100%. That was my takeaway as well. I'm watching it. It was my daughter, my wife were sitting on the couch, just all having a good laugh. And then I'm thinking, I'm very sad that this is not like a Thursday thing, or this is not going to be a reoccurring thing. Like, hopefully it is.
Yeah.
I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought they really captured the Muppet Show vibe.
I agree. I think they really captured the vibe. I will say they had me from the opening when he sat down and looked over at Rolf and he's like, "Have you been playing the whole time?" And he's like, "What do you think? This is in your head?" And then he just, for some reason, when he's like, "We got a show to do, Frog," I was like, "That's it. I'm in." So stay tuned for that to be my new catchphrase. We got a show to do, Frog.
It wasn't, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They are broke. That's why they're doing it.
That's why they're doing it. But yeah, I thought that they did a good job of bringing characters back in that everybody was waiting for without it being, ridiculous. I mean, Beauregard making an appearance, Bobo, Pepe the King Prawn, Rizzo.
Yep.
NJ Tree saying he's been listening to Rizzo's Blinded by the Lights cover all day. That was phenomenal. Bean Bunny was even there. Yes,
Bean
my
Bunny,
wife immediately called out Bean Bunny.
Wait, where was Bean Buddy?
He was just Bean Buddy on the wings, just kind of right next to Gonzo at one time.
Oh, that's so awesome.
But yeah, there was a gentleman on Instagram who had the same gripe with you, saying there's no new episodes, but he did have a plan. He had a really good plan, and I hope we stick to this. Do one episode a quarter, as good as it was. So now we've got 3 more episodes. Let it build the hype. Don't like go rushing into production.
Yeah, and then ruin it.
Build the hype for 2026, and then in 2027 release a full season. And I kind of love that. I'm kind of okay with that, like, because the worst thing what I don't want to see is, oh my God, this worked out great. Everybody scramble. We need 19 episodes tomorrow.
It was one thing that was crazy to me is like, if it was just a one and done, it felt like a very much an episode and not like something that I would think would have been super over the top epic. Yes. It felt like, hey, here's our first episode.
No, it was 100% a backdoor pilot. Yeah. Like they positioned it as a special to, and I mean, right now I think it's something like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes with a popcorn score and 99%. So
yeah.
Well, I have two things about it. One, it was bittersweet. The Muppet Show that we just lost Muppets, right? We lost Muppet Vision. So that was kind of that hurt, right? A little bit. And two, what do you guys think about Kermit?
So I've had a problem with Kermit's voice since Steve Whitmore left or was asked to leave. Now, I didn't know that he was asked to leave because of what won't come out as something that has been that he did that was apparently inexcusable. Now, I don't know what that is. I don't know. Allegations.
Unaware of that.
The same thing. I had no idea. But, I mean, Steve Whitmore was Bean Bunny, trained under Jim Henson to do Kermit, took over for Kermit for a while, and then all of a sudden we got whoever this new guy is. I was having a conversation with Mild Manner Reporter. Do you guys know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had a conversation with him where he goes, it's clear that some of the new performers are still getting into the skin.
Yeah.
Right. Like Kermit, forget Kermit's voice. Kermit wasn't as rubbery as he usually is. Fozzie didn't have the same kind of like stumbling stature that he had. So, but at the same time, I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with watching it progress as long as we get the chance. To watch it progress.
And I know I'm like, we're hearing this, we're feeling this, but then I looked at my daughter and this doesn't register at all. Like it's not a thing.
No.
But, so I will let it go. It's just, there was a couple times Kermit's voice like was just, it's not the voice that I've grown up that I'm used to. So it was a little
fun about it. I didn't like it at all. I thought,
oh wow!
I thought it didn't have the heart of Kermit at all, and it stood out to me. Luckily enough, I think, Alan, where you're going with this, that your kid didn't notice because how many years or pieces of content have they really absorbed? Where we've had decades of rewatch and new content, and it's been a very familiar voice. Whether it's Jim Henson or Steve, it was very familiar. And this is very surprising that I guess they chose someone that didn't sound like Kermit. And I find that surprising for, if I'm thinking cast in perspective, you kind of have one job.
Yeah.
Do you sound like Kermit? No?
That's all that's on the resume.
Need a different voice
Kermit.
actor.
Yeah. So, I mean, my question is, though, this guy's been, I think, from the lack of research that I've done, he's been here for a while.
Yeah, we can make more claims without knowing. It's been like
for some years, for some reason, last night, you really heard it,
I heard it on all the Muppet Now shorts. I believe he's on those. And I always found like, woo, this is like Muppets on like, Disney Channel interstitials,
they didn't want to spend the money. Yeah.
They had the line around. They're like, let's make 20 seconds of content.
Right.
Let's just accept it and live with it before they AI his voice, and then we're up the creek, right?
Okay, well, fair enough.
That's fair. To be fair, though, didn't what's his name before he passed away, right?
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones did leave his voice so that we could have Darth Vader forever. So, I mean, obviously Jim not around before we could make that, but hey, who knows? Interesting things. But yeah, I loved it overall. Really happy. I think Sabrina Carpenter was a great choice for a first episode. Drew in a younger crowd. She played well. The whole.
My wife and daughter knew her well. I'm like, I don't know who this person is.
The whole Miss Piggy thing, right? Where it's like, I modeled my whole look up to you, and it's our lawyers took notice. Yeah, I thought it was great. So thrilled with it.
I also love that she came back around to the Disney Channel. Like she's a rare
Yep.
former Disney Channel actress or actor that circles back and says a lot of fun things
Yeah.
about her time.
That doesn't want to disown it and like
No.
Yeah,
change their persona at all.
Yeah.
exactly. It is very rare. Like maybe a handful of folks that are like this.
Yeah. So
Some of the cameos too, like Maya Rudolph in the audience there. That was something.
Maya
She's
Rudolph.
like, I saw a river and
Yeah.
there was a guy in a red costume. That was heaven, right?
Yeah.
Hey, what's the name of the Muppet that was sitting next to her? That big, like blocky Minecraft purple looking guy.
Oh, the romantic one.
He's been there though from the beginning. I feel like I think that was a throwback to or a callback to one of the originals. I don't know what his name is. But to that point of just random Muppets being in the background, I loved seeing Johnny Fiamma and Sal Manella in the background from Muppets Tonight, just hanging out there. We had Swedish Chef shows up for a little while. Like I feel like it had a good mix, and just again keeping you excited. I know Chu, you're a big fan of Bobo, so I'm sure that made you happy.
Oh, I love Bobo. He's like, I feel like you did that to yourself.
Yeah.
I forget what you said. But I was like, oh, Bobo, you played that perfectly.
Yeah. Bringing in the Muppet News, the newsman too for a Muppet News Flash. Great.
Mhm.
That was crazy too. Cause I'm like, spoilers though when they bring her out, like Maya's dead. Like, oh,
yeah.
That was great. Sweetums was in there.
Sweetums.
Oh, Sweetums was in there. I didn't see that.
Yeah, again, I want to go back and find Bean Bunny. I got to look for him.
You got to look for Bean Bunny, but
I definitely saw Bean Bunny. I was like, oh my god, that's Bean?
Yeah.
How many years has it been?
Since Muppets 3D aired.
No Waldo though. We did not.
No
we did
Waldo.
Not get Waldo. No.
Thank God.
No, Waldo's a treasure. He can float around in the background.
But yeah, and I even thought too, like how cool it must have been for the next generation of Muppet performers to get to recreate that opening sequence, right? Like watching that, I was like, that was amazing.
And instantly, because of our toy backgrounds, like, oh, this is making a beautiful dial. And then when they span out, and it's like the three tiers, I'm like, oh,
never mind.
This is an optical illusion I get now.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm older now.
NJ Tree saying the Muppet next to her was Beautiful Day Monster. So there you go.
Oh,
NJ, yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
I need Beautiful Day Monster, please.
Yeah. I was gonna say, NJ, since you're doing the research for us, when did he first appear? That'd be great to know. But
he appeared at 8 minutes in next to Maya Rudolph.
Because he was actually in the Halloween special as well.
He's been there for a while. Yeah. So, all right.
But overall, I loved it. I want more. I disagree with you. I don't need 19, but I definitely don't want 1 1/4. That would annoy me.
So you want something in the middle?
I want. How about every month we get one?
I'll take
a reason to keep going back.
Okay.
I'll take whatever I can get. Yeah.
I just don't want it to get overproduced.
Yep.
And then I also want that Christmas special in December.
Yes, agree.
Beautiful Day Monster first appeared in 1966 as the crown grabber in an unaired commercial for General Foods. So
there you go. So
he's been around.
There you go. There you go.
I love that joke too. Again, Sabrina being like, "Oh, my parents loved you. My grandparents loved you. My great grandparents loved you." Okay.
All right. And it's over. Yeah. All right, my lawyers have taken notice. Yeah.
Copyright infringement.
Yeah. They had a lot of great one-liners too. So definitely worth a rewatch. But overall, I think they did a great job. Speaking of rewatch, hopefully everybody has gone back and rewatched our episode from last week, where we went through our 7 must-dos. And I think we should start the episode off by giving a quick recap with the 3 that
good, because I couldn't remember my must-dos from last week.
Okay. Because I wrote mine down last week being like, we probably should talk about this. You don't remember yours from last week?
I don't remember.
That was going to be my first trivia
2
question.
out of 3.
It was going to be my first trivia. Did you do the homework for me? Yeah. All right. Well, my 3 were Ride the Monorail, See a Show, and Hug Mickey, which I know Hug Mickey, Chewy, you and I shared in the Hug a Character. So there you go.
I went with Hug Goofy.
And
the other one I remember is Stay Late in Hollywood studios.
I do remember
And
that one.
I think you believe you had buy a shirt or some kind of memorabilia.
I think that was Alan.
Well, no, Alan had buy something
buy
silly,
something
Yeah,
like the
I think you said
shoulder
buy the
thing.
same thing every year. I think was yours because you buy
Yeah.
the same souvenir every time. No, I wear Mickey ears, something silly, like to really kind of
Embrace the
reset your brain into like not taking things seriously. I think did I do a character meal? I feel like that was
Yes.
my hug
Yes.
character
meal. Yeah.
meal.
Which I told my wife about, and she immediately said, "We're doing this now. We're going there." So it was
You're gonna go Topolino's?
Topolino's. That was the one. Yep.
Yep.
That's a good
Yeah.
one. Might as well
And
stay at the Caribbean Beach Resort while you're there.
There you go. No problem. Absolutely.
I don't remember what other ones I had. Dan.
Oh.
Dan J. Tree.
Yeah.
What were they?
Dan will know.
But let's talk trivia though before we get into them.
Yeah, let's do it.
So when the show transitioned from top 7 must-sees in 2009, they didn't do top 7 anymore. They just did the must-dos. How many must-dos did they officially expand to in the first 2009 rebrand? We went from 7 to what? Must-dos.
I'm going to say 12.
I'm gonna go 1 under 11.
Ooh.
Oh, go one over.
13.
Bingo, you got it. They did.
There we
13.
go.
They included new additions like Toy Story Mania and the renovated Contemporary Resort at that time in 2009. So.
Okay. NJ Tree saying, "Do I have to start taking minutes?
Would you mind?
Helpful.
It would be helpful, but also we've invited you on, so you can either take minutes or be on the show. So your call. But you have to pick one or the other. There's no.
If only
no
these
third
shows
option.
were recorded and I easily accessible to go back to and
We
watch
could
it
use
at
the-
any point in
We
time.
could use the views, Alan. I'm not going to lie.
Hmm.
Everyone should go back and watch it at least once. But yeah. Okay. So where do we want to start for our next? I think so. What do we got there for top? Unless you've got another trivia question, we're gonna hit our next. We'll start at number 4-ish for each of us. So
All right. I have trivia. You want to do another trivia or you want to jump in? We could do one trivia between each round.
Oh,
yeah,
I love
let's
that.
do trivia between each round. I like that.
Okay.
So we did our trivia, so we're gonna go with another thing. All right, so I'm gonna go, and this is gonna be off the top of my hat because I was just thinking about this today, and I am gonna say, unless you are someone who goes regularly, buy the photo pass.
Oh, okay.
I did not see this one coming.
You took my number 1.
Really?
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
Stick about it.
Okay,
Yes.
let's talk about this.
Yeah.
I'm curious here. Sell me on the photo pass.
So every year we don't do the photo pass, I feel like we're disappointed we didn't do the photo pass. So
And
and
you
I
have
also
not learned from your mistakes.
we have not learned from our mistakes. What I also find is when you pay for the photo pass, you're more inclined to say, let's go take a picture. Oh, look, a photo pass guy. Let's take a picture. And yeah, half of them you're probably like, whatever. But I kind of, I was like, I feel like every time we go now, we should really do the photo pass. It makes sense, especially if you're not going, I would say once or twice a year. If you're going even every other year, just to see how you've changed, how your kids have changed. I mean, I think it's money well invested.
And the magic shots are fun, right?
Magic shots are always fun. They've got video now that they do things with. So, and you get every ride photo, even if you don't scan. So it's not, I don't know, kind of feels worth it. So
that is why I have it as my number 1. I'm jumping all the way up to the top, but like that is the memory maker. But I put the caveat is that once you're done with that, you have to do something with that batch of photos. You have to at least download it within 30 days of your trip. And then what I always say, you have to at least print out one photo.
I like that good caveat right there.
Because it does that. It years go by very quickly, and you can have these awesome memories, and it's worth the $120. I actually advocate don't wait, because if you wait and you're in the park, it costs you more money.
Yeah,
do it beforehand and save yourself some dough.
And doesn't it, if you buy it in the parks, doesn't it takes like 24 hours? You have to activate it or something instead of it if you have it in advance.
Yeah, I think there's some delay, but
that's
I'd
a good
go
one.
so far with Memory Maker, I did a photo session, a private photo session in the Magic Kingdom for
okay.
30 minutes, and you know, it was my birthday, it was my son's birthday, in the same like time frame of the week, and we got some really nice photos by like Cinderella's wishing
Fascinating.
well, the in front of the teacups, and in front of the castle, and they'll, you know, make space for you, and they'll take a bunch of shots. It's not just the one and done, and even to the point where they asked like, "Hey, you happy with this photo?" I'm like, "Yeah, that looks great."
Oh.
And so I got some really nice photos. I failed.
That's
I haven't
amazing.
printed out any of them, but
But you
they
have
look
them.
really good.
Yeah.
But you have
How many
them.
did you walk away from? How many photos do you get?
Oh, they give you everything.
Yeah.
I think in 30 minutes I probably have like 60 photos.
Okay, that's respectable.
So
Yeah.
they're snapping along the way. We were moving very quickly, and as you can imagine, someone that's familiar with the camera, I'm like, let's go, here. And like we have 30 minutes, let's go.
Were they
So
taking you to like special areas like that you couldn't normally access, or they were just doing it right?
No.
Okay.
All public areas, but they will like try to crowd control it as best they can for you.
Okay. We got Chewy coming through. Everybody out of the way.
Exactly. And we looked important, and like people didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah.
No?
Cool. Those are both
Very-
really good
very
ones.
true.
We kind of cheat on the photo pass because my parents are pass holders. So I guess if you share your photos with someone who's a pass holder, you get all those photos for free. Or I think my parents pay for it. It's now an add-on, I think, to their
Okay.
their
Okay.
their
Well, that's
annual
also
pass.
the cool thing too. Yeah, even if you're not a pass holder, say you go with like extended family or friends, and you're all kind of linked together, only one person has to pay for the pass. Everyone else can use it, even to the
Right.
point where I went with friends one year, and we left 2 or 3 days before they did. They still were able to use PhotoPass for the additional time that they were here.
When does it expire? The photo pass?
I think it's within.
I think I was gonna say 10 days.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
10
buy
days.
you have a
activation.
10-day window. Okay.
Just as long
You have a
as
10
you
day,
know
but
that-
then you have a month to download
To
the photos,
download,
I believe.
yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's cool
Yeah.
because they throw in
So-
random
And they even tell you not to. Yeah, I was gonna say they even tell you not to download the videos or the photos right away because there's still like a bunch that process up to like a week after. So they always kind of say, to wait a bit. So
and they throw in just
Yeah.
also like scenic photos that you're not in. Have you guys
Yeah,
seen
a lot of
those? Like,
stock stuff.
yes,
Yep.
yeah. I also
It
love
makes
when
me
you just
happy,
get
like,
random people in yours too. It's always fun. So.
yes,
Oh, yeah,
and then you get a nice family. Those are the ones
And,
I personally like to print out. Just
and it's useful for character meets that are not, at least the ones that we experienced. So like Caribbean Beach is the resort we like to stay at, and they had Donald and Goofy kind of going through the lobby, and we saw them immediately as soon as we walked through. We had like that nice little Disney magical moment,
That's great.
and Donald was hiding behind like a curtain, and you could just see his feet. It was amazing. But the photo pass worked there too, so it was amazing. Like
All
it's
right.
just I found it worthwhile.
That's a great tip. That was one I would absolutely neglect to tell people. Like, hey, it's worth it. Like you said, Jay, too, especially if you're not going often. Like, get all of those memories because you're gonna treasure them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
And
I know some of my in-law family, or even my family, are like, oh, do we need it? It's like, yes, I'm buying it. We're it's there anyway. It's not a decision.
Cool. Cool.
Okay. All right. So Chewy and I both have by a photo pass. Alan, what do
Yep,
you got?
his number 4, my number 1. We're gonna be wildly different in the middle.
Well, your
All right.
Hug Goofy was my number 1 of Hug Mickey. So
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Hey, it doesn't make us bad people. Like,
Right.
we all have dreams and ambitions. It's all
That's
good.
all right.
So
Alan,
I
real quick. Sorry, we got Whalehawk here. Frankie checking in all the way from New Zealand, saying great soul meunier at Topolino's. Highly recommend.
I'm not familiar with that character. Can you help them?
You could. You might get some looks. And we got Andrews checking in saying hello. What's up, everybody? So
What's going on?
All right, Alan, what do you got?
I got. Don't neglect taking a resort day.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
And again, this could be subjective to possibly your resort, but sometimes just chilling out, hitting the pool, relaxing, taking it easy. It goes a long way. Like it's part of our trip now. And again, I understand we do go annually, so we're not in a frantic rush to see and do as much as we can. But it's such a nice change of pace. Like just sleeping in, waking up, grabbing a little breakfast, at the resort, going to hang out at the pool, and just taking it easy where you don't feel that pressure. Maybe having a nice dinner planned that day. For us, it's a way to really feel like, okay, we are truly on a vacation. We're relaxing. There's a lot of times we've done years where it's just get up and go, open to close. And no, I appreciate stopping and smelling the roses a bit more. Okay. So, and again, give your family a break, because especially if you're going with young kids and you're going to be running them through the parks, sometimes a pool day is just a thing to kind of keep that pace and make sure, it kind of slows down your vacation, pauses it for a minute. So you really know you can appreciate where you are and the time you're having. So
I love it. I get behind that. Take a resort day, or even take a day to visit the resorts.
Resorts. Go resort hopping. That's too. Yeah.
So, I love it. Okay. All right. Time to hit us with another trivia question then.
All right. Let's see. Okay. There's a very, very famous quote from Stacy where she says, "It's a spicy meatball." Okay. But which ride was she actually getting off when she said it? And NJ Tree, you got to know this one. Okay.
It's a spicy meatball.
She says it when she gets off a ride.
Can you narrow it down to a park without giving it away?
I can.
Okay. Well done. Well done.
Sorry,
well done. Well played.
Let me think. Can I do that? Let me just. I will say it's a coaster.
Okay. Go ahead, Chewy. You want to go first?
I'm gonna say Big Thunder Mountain.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna stick within the mountain ranges, and I'm gonna go Space Mountain, because I was thinking Big Thunder, but because you went Big Thunder, I'm gonna go Space.
Okay. What if I said it was at Animal Kingdom?
Everest.
Yeah,
because that's the only one.
Okay, you both got it. It was
okay, great.
Everest. It's right after the train kind of snaps back and begins the downward descent. That's what it is. It's a spicy meatball.
That's good. That's really good. Cool. All right, Chewy, do you want to start this round so I don't take your answer again?
Yes, I will. I was just looking at like a note I put. I always like to leave a park with popcorn. So I always usually have either a popcorn bucket, like the nice ones, or more typically just the plastic little tub. And I keep it with me so that when I leave the park, I do that discounted popcorn thing, and it's a full bucket of popcorn, and me and my family snack on that on the Skyline home, and I love it. It's a good exit.
Nice. I like that.
That's super unique. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I understand why there's popcorn like on the monorail, on the Skyline. It all makes sense.
It's chewy. It's just chewy.
Yeah, no, it's me.
You're leaving breadcromm trails like back to the resort, or
just in case I get lost. Why?
So he knows how to get home. Yeah, it's completely understandable.
Yeah, so. I maybe have a little confession towards your must do is that I've bought popcorn buckets, but I don't think we really buy popcorn.
I think you should buy not the nicest ones, because I don't know how people clean those, to be honest. And I'm all about that. It's like this thing seems like a monster to clean, but like just a simple round bucket. It has a top. You can detach the handle to like run it through a strap, and
you just can like wear it around your neck. Like it has this strap where you can just hands free.
If you want to, yes, yeah. And normally this sometimes a stylized one for like a season. Like I have two regular ones. They look like regular Disney ones. They have different characters on it. But for Halloween, they had a special one with the Sanderson sisters, but they're the Minnie, Daisy, and Maribel. Not Maribel. Clarabelle. Two totally different ones.
Close,
very
close.
Cool. Yeah. I think the only place we get popcorn is at Galaxy's Edge. Just their whatever they call it, their space popcorn.
Oh,
something mix. Man,
I don't think I've ever had this space popcorn.
It's
The
from outer
Montreal,
space.
is it Montreal mix? Like they've really, remember how they had it in Bad Batch? Now
Bad
it's
Batch,
on
right? It was something
Yeah.
like that, yeah. But
Oh,
it's
okay.
different colored.
Montreal
It's
mix.
good.
yeah.
It's fun.
What came first, having the popcorn in the park or a Bad Batch?
Oh, synergy! I think it was like spot
Yeah,
on.
yeah, I think it
Oh,
was-
it was just a plan. but
I
like,
think it was the
That
plan.
launch, yes,
we
simultaneously.
have the new season coming
What's a
out.
subtle way? I honestly, dude, when they released Bad Batch and they were like kept going to their home base island,
Yeah,
I was like,
you're doing
why
the,
isn't
you know,
this
the top of the
Batu?
thing? You're like,
Yeah, I was like, why isn't this Batu? Yeah. Oh,
Oh, could you imagine? And then you have like the people walking through, like because the cast members, you know, they sneak around.
yeah.
That'd be amazing if you saw like a few Bad Batch folks.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. We might now that they're not limiting it to being what you call it anymore. So, and Dietrich says when I stayed at the boardwalk, I would close out the park with funnel cake from the boardwalk. That's
Ooh.
a solid idea. That's
NJ
solid
has a
idea.
bougie treat on the way out.
I was all about the crisp rice treats, not to be confused with Rice Krispie treats.
Nope.
The crisp,
Nope.
but they're hard to find there. First of all, they're not made there anymore. I think they
No.
bring everything in, and most of them are just covered with chocolate now, or some kind of, and that's just, it's a little too much for me.
Oh, so then the very bougie popcorn on your way out in the confectionery would be not your jam.
Where you can make your own.
Yeah, they give you basically like 2 pounds of popcorn. You get to pick from 4 different styles, but you get to cover it in chocolate and candy.
Yeah.
So
That
you
might
can
put me
make-
over the edge. Yeah.
Might put you over. Huh? Okay.
We did it once for just to see it in action, but none of us were keen about it because so my son's allergic to peanuts.
Ooh.
And this is one of the rare spots where I'm like, ooh, there's a lot of cross contamination happening. They're like, well, we can try to. We'll get you
We
a
could
fresh
try.
spoon.
Yeah.
We
And
try.
like,
Allergies
Oh, no.
and try. Yeah,
her
we'll give it a
reaction was
try.
like, hey, I can get a clean spoon. It's like, that doesn't matter. I see everything mixed in here. Like,
Yeah.
He's
it
having
doesn't even
trouble
matter.
breathing just in the,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
shot.
I had trouble breathing. I'm not even allergic. I'm like, all right, this seems a bit much. You gotta go.
I'm always a fan of the chocolate or candy apples that they have. That's always that's a confectionery must for us. It's we sit down to watch the parade, have an apple.
Do you eat the whole apple?
What do you mean? Well, they cut it for you. They'll cut
do
it.
they?
Oh, they do.
Oh yeah, you asked them to cut it for you, and then you
Well,
just
some
take
people
a slice
don't
out.
ask. I just see a lot of people sometimes.
Well, there's a tip.
Giant apple.
Always ask them to cut the apple for
Yeah.
you,
Bonus tip right there.
and then you just eat it like a normal human being, and not like
And not like a crazy person on a
getting
stick.
it everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Like this feels super
Yeah.
messy.
yeah. But I love it.
It's 100 degrees. I'm eating this
chocolate
crystallized
covered thing.
apple.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh. All right. So my next must do tip, whatever we want to call it, I don't even know what we're calling them anymore at this point.
Must do.
I'm gonna say so. Having been a cast member
Mhm.
and knowing and loving interactions in the park, I am gonna say buy a starter pin set. You don't have to collect.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
So he has this is a bit. He has like real good secrets about pins.
yeah. I know he did. He just pulled the plug on purpose.
He just redacted himself.
Yeah. Here, if you want to get a free admission to the parks, all you got to do is, then he's gone. Cool. We actually did this last time. We've avoided pin trading. My kids were never interested, but my daughter last year really wanted to get interested. And I know exactly what he's saying because I think when the cast members see you're just getting started, they were just giving her pins. They weren't trading, and they were
Oh,
really like, yeah, it was so nice and so sweet. And we did a cast compliment because the cast member was so nice, coaching her through, telling her just. You could see my daughter's eyes lighting up like this. It was so exciting and so much fun. So, I think there's a lot of interaction with the cast members there when you're just getting your foot started with pin trading. I'm sure if you're showing up with those binders, you might not get the same experience. But I totally get what he was saying with that
get
one.
that experience, but we do like to. My kids like to collect pins,
Mhm.
but they're limited. Everything because we go. So often we limit them. So
You can't have much. You can only have this much joy. You can't have your
you
joy
can't
must
have
be
all the
limited.
joy.
You can't have all the
Well,
joy.
we spoke about this about souvenirs. How we're
Yep.
like, all right, you can have 1 large, 2 medium, like 3 smalls. Basically, like a triangle of money.
I love it. I love the planning there.
So the smalls are pins. So at most they're getting is like 3.
Doesn't Disney color code the pricing? Why don't you tell me you
They
can get 1
do.
red, like 2 blue, and then
It doesn't matter. We went by size. So stupid. This
Yeah.
pin's $60. No, they're never that expensive, but
No, we did buy some like blind bag ones. I don't know what we were looking for at the time, but again, like you get caught
they
up
have
in the
Muppet
hype.
ones now.
I'm sure. Well, if there's a beautiful day monster pin, I think that'll be on my hunt for next trip.
Synergy, and he's kissing Maya Rudolph's hand.
That's so funny.
That's a great pin.
That was great. Well, hopefully Jay will get his connection, or unless
I know he tried to just now. I saw him blip up on his phone, but then he went away.
Yeah. Well, he might just want to be keeping his tips close to the chest and not sharing with us.
Trade secrets.
Trade secrets, definitely.
Alan, are you up?
I think I am up, and I don't know if I did this one last time, but let me ask you a question, Chewy.
Yeah.
If you go to Disney and then you don't do a classic attraction like Pirates, Haunted Mansion, did you really go to Disney?
Yes.
Really? Okay.
Because I am now in the mindset that Disney World is not about the attractions.
Okay.
I'm there for the environment and the feeling I get when I'm there. And the attractions are great. But say, for instance, there's a ride that's like 90 minutes. It's okay. I'll see you again, hopefully.
Yeah. All right. So you're crapping all over my next mustard, but that's okay. Because I was going to say, you got to at least do one classic.
Yes.
One of again, because Pirates, Haunted Mansion.
See, I thought you meant all the classics.
No, I'd recommend them all, but I think you owe it to yourself to at least do one of those. I mean, probably more if you're going to Disneyland, but if you're going to Disney World, Magic Kingdom, just see what it's kind of like where it started. And I know they've evolved and improved and iterated, but those were the original experiences. So find to do something original there, and that's quintessential kind of Walt Disney World. You don't have to do them all, and Chewy was saying you don't have to do any of them, but it was something that I would say it's a good checkbox on your list that you hit a classic.
Because I can see the control panel, I can see John trying to get in.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever he's ready, he can hop in, but I'm not sure if he's still experiencing some difficulties. But to that point, though, when we talk about classic attractions, is there, if you had to pick three in Magic Kingdom, which ones?
Definitely Haunted Mansion is definitely my number one. For me, I don't personally feel like I've gone to Disney World if I don't ride the Haunted Mansion, preferably more than once. That's been my favorite attraction.
That's tricky, trying to get to a ride twice.
Well, we used to go and we would go to a Halloween party. So we'd do one during the day, and you kind of I'm not obligated, but it was part of the Halloween party. We got to ride the Haunted Mansion. So we'd definitely get in a couple rides on that. I do say Pirates, but with some reservation, where I feel like, and this is maybe blasphemy, but I feel like the addition of Jack Sparrow and everything from the movies that didn't really plus the attraction for me. I'm very much a purist. I liked the original. I don't mind it, but I don't know. It impacted its classicness a little bit.
It kind of distracts now.
Yeah.
It's like playing Where's Waldo while you're in the
right.
attraction. And I think it does take a little bit of it away. But to that point, I understand. People love those movies. Yes. So I get why they would do it. And, quite frankly, it's too late to go back.
Yeah. I remember when the Eddie Murphy Haunted Mansion movie came out, and there was rumors that they were going to add something from that movie to the attraction. Thankfully, it never happened. And I'm sure that movie probably bombed, even though I don't remember it being terrible. But
segueing from what you said about, Halloween, going for a Halloween party, one of my must-dos is you have to experience at least one special event, like a Mickey's Not So Scary or a Very Merry Christmas.
Yeah. See, I'm with you on this. And can I combine this with one of mine with the pool day? We love what we'll do on Sundays is we'll take that pool day and then we'll go to a party that night.
Yes.
And that's
I've done that, and it's so good. It's
Yep.
not as hot, not as crowded, and it's extra special.
Mhm.
And you're well rested. You got to sleep in. You
Yep.
got to get pizza by the pool. Everything's great. And because it's at night, you don't have to carry so much stuff, like
Yep.
tons of sunscreen and waters, like, and it's
That's the
just
pro
a different
move. Yep.
it's a different experience. I would say you need to go during a regular day, but you also should experience it as in this big grand theme, because people are giddy for Halloween or Christmas, and it shows, and it's just like I think it's worth the extra, price tag.
Yep. And especially if you do it, if you just plan it where you're not going to burn a park ticket that day, you're just going to
Yes.
use the party
Oh,
admission.
I never advise people to burn a park ticket on a half day. That
Yep.
just feels silly to me. I mean, pricing, that sounds like a tragic idea. Unless you have an annual pass, then that's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we've done it where we've just rolled up at 4:00, like when they'll start letting
Mhm.
those with party admission in. So you still can have a partial day before the party begins at whatever time it is, like
Yeah.
7 or so. So
Yeah, like I still think about the Hollywood Jollywood Nights, and we
Mhm.
got in at 4 or 4:30, and we rode Star Tours. I got my pins, and then we saw the earliest showing of Phantasmic I've ever seen. I didn't realize it was at 6:00, but
wow,
it's
that's
there.
crazy. Yeah, I didn't realize
Or
that either.
6:30. It's like
Is it still light out for
Wait a
that?
minute.
My sun is still out at that point.
It's
That's
like,
cool.
oh, Maleficent's during golden hour. This is different.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, I want to steal that one, but I guess I'll have to come up with something else. But yeah, again, if you're gonna do a one and done trip, which I know, like I don't know if you talk to people who are not Disney people. I think that's how they
comes
view it
up
as a
enough.
rite of passage, like a one and
Yeah.
done. I would definitely you want to go all out, and I would recommend a party. Now, you and I have discussed, and we both agreed that Halloween is far superior than the Christmas party, right? We're in perfect agreement. Nope, we were.
I
We totally-
think I agree with you. I
no,
think
I
for
thought
Magic
last time-
Kingdom, yes.
Yeah.
But something about Jollywood Nights,
Okay.
I still would put up higher. I loved it so much, and it was more my vibe. Like
I wonder,
very
maybe-
relaxed.
I wonder if that's
Think about
something
this
new.
way, Alan. I got to meet Chewie, and I got to ride like Smuggler's Run like 3 times in a row.
with the Christmas overlay.
Oh wait.
Whoa,
Hi.
what's
Hey,
happening?
welcome back. Welcome
Look
back.
at you are so sitting perfect with that background. Nope,
I know, right?
that was
There we
great. Julie
Sorry
was
about
talking
that.
about
Yeah.
the Jollywood Nights, the Christmas overlay of
Oh, okay.
Smuggler's Run.
Okay.
Hmm.
And is that your number? That one of your?
Well, it's
your
a
top?
fictional one,
Oh,
but
it's a fictional one. Oh, the Jollywood overlay. I thought you were just talking about the Jollywood Nights, and you're saying
Yeah.
the Jollywood overlay.
wait.
of Smuggler's Run. Yes.
You did get to meet. If they did a Life Day overlay of Smuggler's Run, that would be my top must do.
What?
where
Okay,
you got
so
to
then
steal the ball.
I was gonna say, what's the storyline? What are we
Well,
doing?
you follow the holiday special where you have to get Chewie back to his family in time to celebrate Life Day, and there's Imperial interference. Who do I
Josh?
call? Josh.
Josh, are you listening,
Yeah, let me
Josh?
call Josh
Come
real
on,
fast.
Josh.
Like there'd be a
No.
dozen people that really appreciated that. Like
Yeah,
no doubt.
No, that would be if that was the case, you would have to just consider Jollywood Nights to be the superior,
Yeah.
festive holiday event.
Again, if Chewie is a staple, like Life Day Chewie is a staple of Jollywood Nights, that's gonna up it on my must-do list, definitely. No, I mean you and Chewbacca.
Right.
Yeah,
right, right,
Yeah.
right.
yeah, I know both. I get it.
Yeah.
You get-
Get Josh to just fly out this Chewy.
Yep.
Hey, Josh. Yeah.
Hey, you disappeared. You okay?
No. Apparently, my computer doesn't want to like me today, so I had to change locations, and now I'm here. So, but I'm back for the foreseeable future, or at least until the 9% battery now that I have.
You were
goes.
just about to tell us that tip on how you can save over 75% on your vacation.
Yes,
Using
use
codes.
code Baggy Red Shorts for $30 more onto your bill. No, so
be our guest. And
Be our guest.
be
That's
our
right.
guest. Yes. Charge it to Josh's credit card. You only need the last 4 numbers, which are 4487. Somebody tried. It's got to work, right?
Yeah.
How many combinations of the last 4 numbers can you really get? So, no. So my tip was to buy a pin starters pack, just because the interaction, I think, with the cast members and other people to trade pins. I think it's something special, and it's something too that's like another one of these, like, yes, you have to buy the initial starter pack, which might be like $30 for the lanyard and 4 pins, but I feel like it's a great way to just kind of keep the magic going.
Mhm.
And for those who don't know, if you purchase or if you trade a pin with a cast member or a cast member pin board, they have to accept your trade. So it's not like you need a really good one to get something that you want. It's, you could trade whatever you need and then go from there. Now, other people don't have to trade. I had a woman once try to trade me something and be like, well, you have to, my child said. And I was like, no, that's cast members.
My
Keep
child
moving.
said.
Yeah. My child said.
That kid's
Yeah.
life is going to be tough. Yep.
Yeah.
But I was confirming this because my daughter did do the starter pack our last trip, and I was telling Chewy that we had an awesome cast member interaction where the cast member was giving her pins. She's like, here, take this to help you out. Like, really.
Yeah.
And then she loved going to the pin boards and trading, and it was really cool to see.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
One fair warning about trading pins is that there's a lot of fake Disney pins on the boards.
Ooh.
I don't think the cast members will have it on them, but at least on the boards, be wary of knockoffs.
But if you're not like a hardcore collector of Disney pins, does it matter?
No.
Yeah.
On the starter kit, yes. If this becomes you've done this for a couple of years and now
a
lanyard full of basically $200 worth of pins on your neck.
Well, yeah.
Be
That's
careful
different.
what you trade out for.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
All right, so let's see. We'll catch up. So we talked about taking. I talked about doing the pool day. We talked about doing an after hours party, pins.
We talked about Memory Maker.
Memory Maker. That was a good one. That was. I did not see that one coming. What do we got next?
See, I think you're next, no? Or yours was the.
How about another trivia question as I continue? While I think of more ideas.
Trivia question it is.
All right, I'm going to give you an easier quote from Stacy, and this is one of my favorites. This one is in my vocabulary and comes out often, like when the situation arises. So this was. Where did she say this one? I guess we'll just leave it at that. Where she says pretzels und Bier.
It's got to be the Beard Garden in Germany.
Chewy?
I'm gonna guess, yeah, Germany.
Yes. That was a softball one, but I don't know why that one's resonated with me all these years.
Pretzels und Bier.
So we'll be at the mall and we'll go buy like a Wetzel's pretzels.
Hey.
We'll be like, I'm like pretzels und Bier. Like
pretzels und Bier.
Yeah, but it
fits naturally. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, she adopts a very over-the-top, playful German accent, and it's look at this. It's arguably the most quoted line from the Epcot portion of the loop. So I'm in good company on that.
Okay.
Yep.
Fantastic. Okay. I will say too, though, the Beer Garden is probably one of the best like buffets that you can do that's just different, right? It's all different food, or like my wife's family is Hungarian, so like that was like a big thing for them. They have a great show, right? All the musicians come out and you do the tiki taki oi oi oi. It's a really, if you haven't done it, I would say it's a great experience. So
yeah, I've heard mixed reviews on that. I've heard people. Okay. It's one of those places that seems like people either love it or hate it, which I guess is probably a lot of the different places. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I have never done that. So we should, after we talk about must-dos, we should do a wrap-up episode where we talk about things that we must do, like we haven't done that we're going to do, or,
honorable mentions. Yeah.
Honorable mentions.
And then the heel episode where 7 things you should never do.
Never do.
Maybe we'll talk about that because I didn't know if this could be a must-do.
Okay.
Let me see. How could I turn this into a must-do? One of the things I always tell people we're going, like normies, if they're going on their first trip, is don't try to do everything. Like it's not possible and you will not have a good time. Like don't feel obligated to do everything. So I don't know if there's a way to turn that into a must-do, but maybe you tour reasonably or set reasonable expectations. Like leave room for spontaneity and having fun. Maybe that's it. Don't plan out every second. And I know it's hard because you need dining reservations, you need fast pass. But have you guys ever gone for a day where you just had no plans?
Yes. Yeah. And I agree.
Yes.
I agree. I think that's a good way. And there's got to be a way to do it, right? Where it's like, must do, don't overdo yourself. So
because you can still have fun. Like, one year we went with my mother-in-law who, as much as I'll ever, can't get out on time. Like everything took infinitely longer to get where we wanted to be. And it was getting frustrating. We were running to a dining reservation and then running. And then one day we said, forget it. And we just canceled all the plans and we just went. And it was a great experience. It was relaxed. We did what we could. We looked at, what wait times were and reservations. So yeah, I mean, don't be afraid to do that. I know there's a lot that you need to plan, and I'd still make sure you get your must-dos down, but don't be afraid to go with the day with no plans and just wing it because you'll have a great time.
I love that. And to your point, right, earlier where we were saying that everybody's going to be unhappy or happy with something, no matter how much you do, you're going to come back and someone's going to say, oh my God, I can't believe you didn't do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. So just, do what you need to do and forget it. Don't worry about the FOMO, right?
Yep.
Like, go enjoy what you're planning. I love that. I like that's a really good one.
All
right. Oh, okay. What is this now? Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so this would be number one. I was gonna say this is gonna be number 6. We could either take number 6 now and be quick, and then leave number 1 for next week. And this is great. We've got a part 3 in the books.
We got 2 minutes left, right?
Or do we just recap the ones we talked about this week for R3 and do 2 and 1 next week?
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. So for me, my tips were buy the photo pass, buy a pin set. And I guess that was it. That's all we talked about. I guess that's it. Because my third one I almost just blurted out, but that's going to be for next week. So okay. So I'll recap: ride the monorail, see a show, hug a Mickey, buy the photo pass, and buy a pin set. So that's my top 5 right
If
there.
I close my eyes, you sound like Stacy. Like
it's
like it's uncanny. Like I feel
that's
like I'm watching
spicy meatball.
That's spicy pretzels and beer. Here's my
pretzels and beer. Yeah. So. There you go. Those would be my 5.
All right, Chewy, what do you got?
I'm trying to remember my 5. I remember. Close Hollywood. Close Hollywood Studios.
Close out a park. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the one I forgot. Attended a drawing session.
Yes.
In either Epcot or Animal Kingdom. Actually, I heard Animal Kingdom's one is closing.
Yeah.
So Epcot only. Hug Goofy. Certainly that memory maker, but with the caveat, you gotta print something that you go home.
Okay.
Buy yourself I'm not limiting anyone. If you want to buy the bougie popcorn bucket, you can, but just buy a popcorn bucket. Have some popcorn on your way out, and then the last one is attend one holiday themed night at Magic Kingdom or Hollywood Studios.
These are good ones. I dig this.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what I had. Wear something silly, right?
Character breakfast.
Character breakfast. Resort day. Mine were so good that just like they were just like really.
They're so good. People.
NJ Tree was taking minutes, so he'll put the minutes in the chat, and everybody else can go replay it.
I've done an unplanned trip, no dining, no fast pass. And how did it go, NJ Tree?
Did you love it? Did you love every second of it, or did it drive you nuts? No.
The no fast pass bothers me.
Really?
Me. I've done it once. It didn't. I had a good time. It was me and my daughter, but we didn't have the fast pass, and it certainly affected our day.
Oh,
like we were not bouncing as quick.
Yeah,
we were in like 45 minutes. 45. Like, dang it.
That's what you gotta download the flip game. You just play the flip game on your phone.
We do have that.
Well, we went. It's a spontaneous one. My son was sick, so my wife stayed behind. So I just like grabbed my kid and I was just like, let's go. I grabbed the fanny pack. It had a bottle of water in it. No sunscreen.
Oh,
and that was
there
it.
There you go.
And just kind of made my way through. So we're low power by half the day through, and then Also carrying a very expensive bottle of sunscreen
Perfect.
that I bought in the park.
But you had it in case you needed it. So
Well, we needed it. It was super hot.
Oh, there you go. So.
Immediately.
All right. Well, this has been great, and I appreciate you guys for being here, and I appreciate everybody who's watching live or on the replay. We wouldn't do this without you. But stay tuned for next week as we close out our top 7 must-dos. But until then, we'll see you real soon. Bye, everybody.